Ultimate Fighting Championship 143. Nick Diaz, Carlos Condit at the beautiful Mandalay Bay Event Center, Las Vegas, Nevada, February 4th. Kevin, what can Nick Diaz do to win this fight?
Well, Nick Diaz's primary strengths are in his boxing and in his jiu-jitsu. A lot of people probably have seen him fight and they know that. He looks to keep the fight on his feet and kind of go to war with you. He's going to want to outstrike you, and if it gets to the ground, you better watch out because he has quite a good guard. He has really good submissions. I don't see it going to the ground, so I don't see that being a factor. But if he wants to win, he's going to want to keep it on its feet. He's going to want to stay away from Carlos Condit's kicks and knees, because Carlos Condit, is in Muay Thai. So he's going to want to stay away from those knees, away from those kicks, check him, not let him get in the clinch, and he's going to want to just outbox him, similar to what Nate Diaz did to Donald Cerrone, because the fights are very similar.
Okay. As for your boy Carlos Condit, what can he do to win the fight?
Well, Carlos Condit has been one of my favorite fighters for a while. He was a champion in the WEC. Now he's over in the UFC and is looking to gain the title. Pretty much what he needs to do is he's going to want to use his leg kicks, use his knees, don't get lulled into a boxing match like Donald Cerrone did. Donald Cerrone, is trying to outbox Nate Diaz, and that's just a bad idea. And he didn't start really throwing leg kicks till later, and he just generally didn't look very good. So Carlos Condit's going to want to throw lots of leg kicks, try and sap whatever energy he can from Nick Diaz. They're both known for having really good conditioning. He's not going to want to just box. He's going to want to use all his strikes. And if the fight gets to the ground, then he's going to want to. I think he can hang with Nick Diaz. A lot of people, think if it goes there that Carlos Condit's way outmatched. He only has a purple belt, and it's not a Gracie purple belt, but I think he has a lot of fights that he has won via submission, so I don't see him being too much of a dog down there, and I don't see him getting down there anyway. I see this being a stand-up war for 5 rounds, unless someone gets the knockout. He's way more explosive, so I think he has the power advantage, and I see that probably playing a part.
Okay, so we've heard how Nick Diaz can win the fight and how Carlos Condit can win the fight. So Kevin, who are you picking to win the fight?
I'm going to go Carlos Condit. I really enjoy his fighting career and his style. And he's coming off 2 knockout of the night performances against Dan Hardy and Dun Young Kim, one with a hook and one with a knee respectively. And I just see him taking this to Nick Diaz. I see him throwing so many strikes and really, really looking to get his title back.
All right. Are you going to bet this fight?
I am. I'm going to look Carlos Condit, obviously, and especially towards the fight night when a lot of people will put money on Nick Diaz. He'll go way up. Carlos Condit will go down a little bit, and I'll probably look to put some money on this.
Okay. We'll have to see how Gary feels about that. I don't know if Gary, do you do UFC?
I don't think so.
You think he's watching?
No.
No?
No.
Wow.
No.
Sportsman staff member not watching, huh? We'll have to talk to him about that. Well, that's UFC 143 Interim Welterweight Championship. Carlos Condit, Nick Diaz. Thanks for watching freethesportsman.com.
Patai. You didn't put in Patai.